Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Evening
How's
po.
everyone? All is well?
Hi.
Good evening.
Okay. Shall we start now?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay, good evening. We are very happy to welcome everyone on board to our third and final seminar here at CloudWorkers.
It's actually, please everyone turn on your cameras. It's already, please turn on your camera. Everyone, please turn on their cameras.
Yan.
Cameras.
Medyo ano kasi siya.
Blurred. Madilim.
Yes. Para makita na lang.
Para makita tayo ng lahat.
Yes.
Ayan.
Pakita na ng lahat ng camera na nandito.
Ang dami natin.
So, let's now proceed to the first presenter. Our first presenter is Miss Steff Apilado. She is our account manager here at CloudWorkers, and she will be talking about how to earn money from home as a virtual assistant. So, let's give it a hand for Miss Steff Apilado.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes po.
Hi. If you can see the girl glasses, that's me.
Isa pa
Alright.
no?
So, let me share my screen. I don't have to introduce myself because Miss Laureline has
Online chat? Online.
Online class.
please turn off your microphone, guys. Yeah, so you can listen to me first.
Ano nangyayari?
Check, mic test, yo, break it down, yo.
Yeah, break it down, yo! Pa-turn off po muna tayo ng microphones. Yan, para malinaw na malinaw po yung ating presentation today. Can you see my screen now? Dito na lang tayo sa chat box muna mag-usap para ako lang muna yung marinig. Yes. Can you see my screen po? Can you type yes if you see my screen now? Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's get this ball rolling. So, the first presentation for today is about the house of working from home. Ayan. Hold on. My laptop is hanging. Ayan. The house of working from home. Most of us, or most of you who attended this webinar are beginners or has really no idea about how to work from home. Pero meron din namang iba sa inyo na meron ng experience kung paano mag-work from home. And today, we will be learning the house. Ulit-ulit. So, kung meron na kayong idea, mas lalawak pa yung idea ninyo. And yung mga walang idea, eto na. Yung pinakahihintay ninyo. Alright. So, as you can see, I have my office right here. I have my phone. I have my laptop. I have my desktop. I have my best friend right here. And I also have my headset. This is because my head dito. This is because I had my office set up into the maximum comfort of myself. May ganon. Kasi yun, sinet up ko yung office ko para masaya ako habang nag-work ako. Kasi, yun, sabi nga natin, an office is not just a building. This is not a building. This is a part of my house. This is a room. And meron akong katabi dito na sabihin na natin, pamangkin ko siya na nag-work din. Andyan lang siya nakikinig sa atin. So dito kami, it's a room. separate room dati naming tulugan na ginawa naming office. Yon. Kasi, an office like this, a home office, can help you be comfortable habang nagtatrabaho and help you concentrate, lalong-lalo na kapag yon, marami kang batang kasama, maraming chicken yung kapitbahay, maraming aso yung kapitbahay, di ba? Lalo-lalo na pag naka-calls ka, pag naka-voice account ka. Ayan. Minsan masyadong maraming istorbo. So talagang yung dedicated office is very helpful. Pero dito sa office natin na pinag-uusapan, it's not just a setup like this, but it's also a virtual place or area where you can meet with your co-employees and your employer inside your device. And etong cloud office natin, it's all floating in the clouds. You can start with these tools that I have right now. Your laptop, kung meron, you don't need to have all these. Nadidistract ako dito sa headset ko. So, alisin muna natin. Aray. Ayan. You don't need to have all of, wait lang, parang mas nakaka-distract pag walang headset. So, ibabalik ko na lang. You don't need to have your laptop and your desktop all at the same time. Ayun. You don't need to have your phone all at the same time, pero it's up to you kung anong meron ka sa bahay mo ngayon. You can start. Okay? So, pero I don't recommend na cellphone lang. You should have your laptop with you and your desktop with you. Either of the two. Maraming nagtatanong sa akin na, do I really need to have these laptop or desktop pag nagtatrabaho ko? Can I work with my phone? Well, the answer is yes, you can. Pero if you want to have a high-paying employer with a high-paying job, kailangan mag-invest ka with your tools. So ako, nakaipon ako ng mga ganitong gamit kasi talagang nag-invest ako dito. Yan, para makita ko yung mga comment nyo. So talagang nag-invest ako sa mga gamit ko kasi alam ko na pag nakita ng employer ko na maganda yung mga gamit ko, there are better chances being there. Pero yun nga, saka nyo na pabonggahin yung mga gamit nyo kapag meron na kayong pambili. Ibig sabihin, pag meron na kayong client, which is exactly, ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano kayo makakahanap ng trabaho, kung paano kayo makakahanap ng client using yung mga devices na meron kayo ngayon. Pwede rin kayo sa computer shop, if ever, kung may bukas na kahit pandemic, yun, pwede kayo magsimula sa computer shop as long as papayagan kayo ng employer ninyo. And for voice accounts, you will need a noise cancellation headset. Itong headset ko pala, wala na namang brand. Kalimutan ko na kasi yung brand kasi rush ko lang tong binili nun. It's a gaming headset. Ayan, noise cancellation siya. Nag-start ako several years ago with A4 Tech na hindi siya noise cancellation microphone. But yun, sinishare ko lang experiences sa inyo. Pero yun nga, if you will be applying for a voice account, lalo na telemarketing, hindi na uso yung hindi noise cancellation. If you will buy a headset, wag na kayong bumili ng 400 kasi sigurado akong hindi noise cancellation yan. Doon tayo sa mga pinakamura na alam ko is 700 plus to 1K mahigit. Doon na tayo kasi matagal na natin gagamitin. And next slide, a dedicated workplace. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina na nag-invest ako dito because it makes me comfortable. It makes my clients comfortable. Kasi alam nila na meron akong isolated area. Kung pwede kong gawin yung and be trained. Okay, so ito na yung mga unang-unang kailangan nating maintindihan. Kailangan nating mag-invest sa kagamitan and kailangan nating mag-invest sa kagamitan. Because na siguro kailangan explain, kailangan alam natin yung ginagawa natin. And maraming academy na nakakalat ngayon kung saan tayo pwedeng mag-enroll to be knowledgeable about the skills that we need or improve the skills that we already have and have the tools that we need for the job. Kasi in an interview and in your resume, it will be very helpful for you if you specify the tools that you know how to use. Lalo na kung kunwari, ang ina-applyan mo is tawag-tawag, kailangan alam mo kung ano yung CRMs, alam mo kung ano yung dialers, alam mo kung ano yung schedulers, yung mga ganon. At kailangan, mas maganda kung nakikita ng client mo kung ano na yung mga websites or platforms na familiar ka. Alam mo yon, parang keywords, uy, alam niya yun. Ibig sabihin, alam niya talaga yung sinasabi niya. Parang ganon. And of course, your English proficiency. We will be applying to foreigners. So meaning, you have to speak in English. And it's very, very plus foggy points kapag maganda yung pagkakasabi mo, pagkakabigkas mo ng mga salita mo. Yon. And your grammar is good, your articulation is good, it's really a huge plus. Yes, you can learn how to speak, you can learn how to be well, good, or how to speak in English perfectly well, not perfectly, but better. You can learn that. So watch videos, read books, and this is what I do before, what I did before. Whenever I read it aloud para naririnig ko yung dila ko kung paano ko siya sabihin. Yon. And that's also what I like to say to my students when I was still teaching ESL. Hello sa mga ESL teachers natin dyan. Yan. Magandang i-advise yun sa mga estudyante ninyo na pag nagbabasa sila ng libro, wag lang silang magbabasa sa utak. Magbasa sila sa bunganga. Ganon. Para naririnig din nila yung sarili nila. Next. Your client. So now that you have your... Oh no, what happened? Now that you have your devices, now that you are trained, you have your tools, you are now ready. It's now time for you to get your client. Wow, I'm waiting for my presentation to load. Ayan. Kasi naman itong laptop na to, hindi ko alam kung ilang years na. So, pagtsagaan natin siya ngayon. Medyo mabagal siya. Anyways, pagkatapos nito, habang naglo-load siya, dito na nga tayo sa maliit. Huwag tayo magpapatalo dito sa internet na to. Natanggap nyo rin ba yung advisory natin na mawawalan daw ng internet ngayon tapos biglang binawi, babagal lang daw pala? Diba? Apektado tayo. At sa kasamaang palad, hindi ko siya ma-open. So, syempre, meron tayong contingency plan. Ayan na siya. So, meron tayong contingency plan dyan. I'm sorry for the delay. But, you have to bear with it because it's the problem of... That's why, guys, isang magandang advice ko rin sa inyo is mag-invest din kayo sa internet niyo. Kasi tignan nyo yung nangyayari sa akin ngayon. O, di ba? Itong PLDT na to. O, ito na tayo sa clients natin. Client. Okay. So, dito, meron akong nilistang mga platforms kung saan kayo pwedeng maghanap ng client. So, akala natin yung Facebook is simpleng magpo-post lang tayo ng mukha natin, magpo-post tayo ng kinain natin, but no, you can use that for your benefit. Start posting about what you're doing. Start posting about this seminar. #CloudWorkers.ph. Ganon. Bakit? Kasi it attracts your clients. Parang sinasabi mo na, I am willing to devote my time to learn para kapag kinuha mo na ako sa trabaho, marami na akong magagawa para sa'yo. And yun nga, every step of the way, update, gawin nyo na rin parte ng timeline ninyo, yung mga ginagawa mo sa trabaho mo. Okay, para mo na din siyang gagawin mo siyang portfolio mo. And hindi lang yon, Facebook has groups. So, kung ano yung niche na napili mo, by the way, niche is spelled as N-I-C-H-E. Kung ano yung niche na napili mo, ay pwede mong i-search yung groups doon. Like, for example, isa kang content writer. Ang niche pala, it's your way of earning. To cut the story short, it's your way of earning. So, pag sinabi mong content writer ka, you can say that, I am earning through content writing. That's why my niche is content writing. Tapos, kung maghahanap ka ng mga gigs mo sa Facebook, you can search for content writing jobs. And then, yung keyword na content writing jobs. Then, redirected to group. Bibigay ng suggestions yung Facebook, and then mag-join ka doon, and then hindi lang jobs yung makikita mo doon, makakakita ka din doon ng mga taong katulad mo na naghahanap din ng trabaho, nag-a-advise din, gano'n. You join sa mga ganong community. And magkakaroon, after this webinar, you will be added to CloudWorkers community. And LinkedIn is akala ng iba, mga dirty old man lang yung nandun, but no. They may be old, yes, kasi owner na sila ng mga malalaking kumpanya. So, nandito yung mga hidden treasures natin sa industriya, nasa LinkedIn. So, it's not just connecting, it's not just messaging. You have to create an attractive LinkedIn profile para ma-draw in yung mga prospect clients mo, and then send effective messages sa mga leads mo. Leads, pag sinabi nating leads, sila yung prospects. Pag sinabi nating prospects, sila yung mga tao na posibleng offeran mo ng service or posibleng bentahan mo ng produkto mo. Yun. And OnlineJobs.ph, isa siyang platform kung saan pwede kang gumawa ng profile mo, makakakuha ka ng ID proof mo, and then you're makakapag-apply ka ng trabaho mo. Ganon. And Fiverr is a website na binibigyan ka ng chance na gumawa ng package mo for gigs, for short-term projects. Ayun. And Craigslist is a list. It's just a list. It's not a prestigious website na katulad ng mga nabanggit ko kanina. It's a list of many things in the world. So, meron tayong Craigslist Manila. So, if you're a Filipino, dun, syempre, Filipino tayong lahat. CloudWorkers.ph, PH nga eh. PH, hello. So, yun nga, di ba? So, Craigslist, marami kang makikita doon. May listahan ng bahay doon na pwede mong i-rent. May listahan ng mga produktong pwede mong bilhin. May listahan ng maraming listahan doon. And isa na doon yung mga trabaho na pwede mong applyan. So, specifically go to Craigslist Manila and marami kang makikita doon. And syempre, yung favorite ko dyan is yung CloudWorkers.ph. Why? Because lahat ng to na nasabi ko, Facebook, LinkedIn, blah, 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 lahat ng to pwedeng pasukan ng scammers. Well, yes, kahit naman, ang scammers kasi matatalino talaga yung mga yan. Kahit gaano kaingat na ingat ka, pwede kang pasukan ng scammers. Yun ang pinagkaiba ng CloudWorkers.ph. Because aside from clients going to you, your account managers, like me, I'm an account manager, we will find clients for you, and we will make sure that these clients are legit. We have a system for that, and we have procedures on how to make sure that the clients that we will be giving you, take note, we will be giving you are legit. All right. Okay, pero hindi ibig sabihin na lahat kayo mabibigyan namin. Wag mo siya expect, best baka masaktan ka. Pero yun nga, we will be giving to the people who are qualified. And hindi ibig sabihin na wala kang trabaho is bogs ka na, is wala ka nang alam, is wala ka ng pag-asa, ganon. Kasi yung clients, iba-iba yung pangangailangan. So, maghahanap lang kami from you, interview, ganyan, and from your application, ganon, kung sino yung pinaka fit doon sa pangangailangan ng client. Okay, ang dami ko nang masabi. Next na tayo. Your appeal. Next naman. Hindi mo lang yan inaasikaso para mapansin ka ng crush mo, kundi kailangan mo din niyang asikasuhin para mapansin ka ng taong magbabayad para sa serbisyo mo. Yan. Siyempre, resume or curriculum vitae. Bago ka pa man nila makita, bago ka pa man nila makausap, magsasalita na yung resume mo. So, kailangan na maganda yung pagkakagawa mo sa resume mo. I would love to let you see how I make my own resume, but marami pa tayong pag-uusapan ngayon, so baka next time na lang yun. But I will give you some helpful platforms where you can create your resume beautifully and effectively, and whatever adjective we may find for this. You can use Google Docs. It's like MS Word. I'm sure you are very familiar with MS Word. If you are not, please have a way to study MS Word because kailangan mo yon sa trabahong ito. So you can use Google Docs, and it's one of the files that you can create through Google Drive. If you don't know what I'm saying, guys, search sa internet kasi kailangan mo itong malaman dahil kailangan mo to sa trabaho mo, and tonight is not enough to discuss about that, so please make your own advanced reading about this. Google Docs and Canva. Canva is what I'm using right now. Dito ko ginawa yung ating presentation ngayon. Marami kang templates na pwedeng piliin dito. Pwede kang gumawa ng poster, tarpaulin, pwede kang gumawa ng t-shirt design, logo, and of course your own resume. Marami pang iba. Canva.com. Yung mga naka-computer dyan, you can visit canva.com right now. Helpful websites. Ito, aside from sa resume na pwede mong gawin, gumawa ka na rin ng website mo. Nandun yung mga example na, kung for example, content writer ka, nandun yung mga example na articles mo. Kung video editor ka, may example ka ng videos mo doon. Kung graphic designer ka, may example ka ng graphics mo doon. Dito sa mga libreng website na eto, recommended ko na siya kasi madaling gawin and magandang itsura. Though, napakaraming nakakalat dyan na website. Mag-search ka na lang. Pero itong dalawang to na lang yung napili ko kasi madali siyang gamitin. Next. First impression lasts. Nail your interview. Okay, so una sa lahat, hindi tayo makakapag-proceed sa interview kapag hindi maganda yung resume. So, gandahan mo yung resume, and then pag nagandahan sila sa resume, iimbitahan ka for interview. So, dito sa interview natin, this is where you express and impress at the same time. Show your future clients how well versed you are in your area of expertise, while a bit of your personality is in your area of expertise, while a bit of your personality is sneaking in. I'm a person who likes to do everything by the heart. And alam ito lahat ng mga katrabaho ko, lalo na sa CloudWorkers. Siguro, every night pag nagbi-meeting kami, minimension ko yung word na heart. So, ayun. So, in my interviews, personally, I find this effective. It might be effective for you too. Na I inject a bit of my personality in everything. You don't have to be like so informative. Katulad ng parang ginagawa ko sa inyo ngayon. Kung paano ako makipag-usap, magsalita ngayon sa inyo, ganito rin ako magsalita sa kaibigan ko. Parang ganon. So, I do this when I have interviews. I inject part of my personality. Confidence is king. Yes. Because if you are confident, that means you know what you are doing. That means you know what you will do for the client. That's the impression that they get. Training is queen. Even if you are confident, but you don't know what you're saying because you haven't experienced it, sorry ka na lang. So, number 1, be confident. Number 2, train yourself. It is really, 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 really super important that you train yourself. Be your own royalty. Okay, next. Identify the client's needs and goals. During the interview process, the client would give you an idea about how things work in his business and what he needs from you. You should inject an impression that you have exactly what he is looking for. Okay, so habang wait, hindi lang sa interview to pati, syempre, pag nag-a-apply ka, you have to search for, lalo na pag meron ka ng schedule for interview, search ka na ng website nila, search ka na ng ginagawa nila para alam mo yung sasabihin mo sa interview, how you can be valuable in their company. Next, interview 101, wag na natin yung daanan masyado because merong ibang taong mag-i-explain ata. Abangan na lang natin kung sino siya nagsisimula ang pangalan niya sa letter J. Ha! Your job. Okay, your job. So, sabihin na natin na nakapasa ka na sa resume, nakapasa ka na sa interview, nandito ka na ngayon sa trabaho mo. Lalala. Okay, next. Your job. Your job. So, syempre, mag-set up ka na ng payment channel. Yun. Make sure na na-discuss sa'yo kung paano ka babayaran. That's one way to check if the company is legit. Because it's not rude to ask what is the mode of payment. Don't worry, it's not rude. It's wise. For me. If kunwari ako yung employer mo, okay sa akin pag tatanungin mo yung mode of payment, di ba? Ayun, these are my most recommended payment channels. PayPal, Remitly, GCash, and PayMaya. I haven't tried PayMaya, pero naka-enroll ako ngayon doon. Pero sabi nila maganda daw yan, so try nyo na lang. PayPal is a website. Para siyang online na bangko, online na wallet. Pero para makapag-withdraw ka dyan, i-connect mo sa bank account mo. Or sa GCash mo, tapos sa bank account mo. Remitly, pwede silang magpadala directly sa bank account mo. Be clear about the terms. So, syempre, merong mga clients na hindi ka bibigyan ng contract, pero syempre meron kayong agreement. So, be clear na kailangan alam mo kung anong gagawin mo, kung paano ka i-compensate sa mga gagawin mo. Kung meron namang kontrata, basahin mong mabuti yun. Upgrade your tools and skills. Hindi ibig sabihin na nakapagtrabaho ka na nakapasok ka na, wala na. Yun na yun. Because, online freelancing can be, you have unlimited opportunity dito sa remote working. But pwede ka rin nilang alisin anytime. Maraming dahilan, pwedeng nawalan sila ng budget, pwedeng nainis sila sa'yo, pwedeng maraming dahilan. Pero, hindi sila, alam mo yun, walang mangyayari sa kanila kahit alisin ka nila bukas. So, yun naman, may downside ng freelancing. Unlimited yung opportunity mo, pero wala kang security of tenure. Pero, yun nga, unlimited pa rin yung opportunity mo, promise. So, for you to be alam mo yun, para mas madagdagan yung value mo sa kumpanya, always develop, improve, and grow. Okay? course, check your time zones. We are applying to foreign companies. So, dapat yung time zones natin malinaw na malinaw sa atin. And my most recommended website for that is worldtimebody.com. Free lang po ito and makakapag-compare ka ng 4 na time zones in one blow. Next, arrange your communication tools. So, ayun, merong iba't ibang klase ng communication tools na depende sa lugar ng client kung ano yung uso sa kanila. So, ito, basing from my experience, WhatsApp, Skype, email, Facebook Messenger, Zoom and Google Meet, ito usually yung ginagamit sa online meetings. Pero yung communication tool, ang pinaka-common na nakita ko is WhatsApp, Skype, email. Ayun, socialize. Kapag meron kang team or kahit wala, kahit kayo lang, meron naman kasing client na ikaw lang talaga yung remote worker niya. So, kung ganun man, matuto ka makipag-usap naman sa client mo. Mag-hi ka naman, good morning, kumusta ka na, ganun. Tapos i-update mo siya. Ito yung lagi kong sinasabi sa mga cloud workers natin ngayon na kasi may group chat kami ng mga clients. So, please lang, sabi ko, chikahin nyo naman yung client nyo. Para naman alam niya na gising kayo sa mga oras na to, na nagtatrabaho kayo sa kanya, i-update nyo siya sa mga ginagawa mo, ganun. Simple as that. Just make yourself be heard, make yourself be seen, ganun. Be positive. Ito, show up during meetings. Same reason. Yun, para makita ka nila, alam nila na nag-i-exist ka, alam nila na nagtatrabaho ka. Be positive. Ayun, lalo na pag kunwari, appointment setter ka, telemarketer ka, there will be times na wala kang appointment, wala kang maano. Pero, as long as your client is believing in you, believe in yourself too. But of course, believing is not enough. You should grow. Kung nakikita mo na hindi na effective yung ginagawa mo, di palitan mo ng strategy, ganun. Make it personal. Gaya nga ng sabi ko, lahat ng ginagawa ko ay nilalagyan ko ng puso. So, ayun. All my emails are personal. Though, it helps kung meron kang template for emails. It depends upon you. Kung saan ka masaya, yun. Diba? Make it personal. Kung masaya ka sa lahat ng sinasabi mo is scripted, o di gumawa ka ng script mo sa lahat ng step of the way. Make it personal. Don't hesitate to ask for what you need. Yung mga clients natin, mababait ito. They like collaborating. In my 14 years, grabe. In my years of remote working since 2014, wala pa akong nakilalang client na masungit. Meron na pala. Pero hindi siya nagsusungit dahil meron akong kailangan. Nagsusungit siya kapag, kunwari, late ako, ganun. Pero most of them is tell me what you need and let's talk about it and let's brainstorm, tingnan natin kung ano yung magiging magandang gawin, ganun. So don't hesitate to ask for what you need. But asking has limitations. Tignan nyo rin naman kung katanong-tanong ba yung tatanungin nyo. Ganun. Or questions can make you or break you, di ba? Piliin nyo rin yung mga itatanong nyo. Kasi baka, alam mo yun, napag-usapan nyo na pala yan, nasa kontrata na pala yan, lahat-lahat, straight to the point, tapos tatanungin mo pa, di ba? It will break you. So, yun, sorry! Bago kayo magtanong, bago kayo magtanong, tignan nyo munang mabuti, mag-research muna kayo. Ano ba nangyayari dito sa tripod na to? Ayan. Okay. Ang dami kong bloopers ngayon. Pasensya na kayo guys Hindi talaga ako, hindi ako to. Hindi ako si Steff. Pag nakita nyo ako na dumadaan dyan sa may bandang pure gold area, hindi ako to. Wala kayong natatandaan. Joke. Eto na tayo, patapos na tayo. Getting a job is easier than keeping it. Especially if na-establish mo na yung resume mo, maganda na yung website mo, kahit hindi ka na magsalita, hire ka na. But, keeping it is not. So, Most clients value hard work more than skills. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, make the most out of it. Parang, alam mo yun, patunayan mo sa kanila na karapat-dapat yung i-keep. Kasi gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, pwede ka nilang palayasin anytime. Kasi nga, wala kang hold sa kanila. Hindi sila mahuli ng police and everything. Hindi sila madedemanda. Ganun. Wala pang law na can control yung mga maraming pangyayari dito sa online world. Ayan. Passion is key. Get the job done and see your career bloom. Wala na yata. Last na yata to. Thanks for being here. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Parang tapos na. Di pa tapos, pero thank you guys for listening to me. And thank you for bearing with me sa lahat ng bloopers ko. Yan na naman siya. Katulad niyan, yung bloopers na yan. Diba? And, ayun. Let's listen to the next presenter. Bye! Bye! Akalain mo.
Hi, good evening everyone.
Everyone, turn
Good
Okay,
evening,
cameras.
sir.
so I am
Mag-selfie tayo lahat. Ang dami nyo. Dami natin.
okay.
Yes. Turn on nyo naman yung mga cameras nyo.
Nagsasalita ako. Kanina pa. Ayan. Let's welcome our next presenter. But before that, thank you, Miss Steff, for sharing your insights on the house of working remotely. I specifically like yung tools na shinare mo about improving your resume, and to make our interaction more active, you can just post on the chat box your takeaway. Mine is this one. Yan. Nagustuhan ko yan. Be your own royalty. Yan. And then meron pa ditong isa eh. Your resume should be presentable and productive. Yes, that's because of this. Let us now give the floor to Sir Joseph. Will be talking about ways to make an outstanding resume on the perspective of an HR.
But before that, i-on nyo naman yung camera nyo, lahat kayo. Everyone, please turn on your cameras. Yan.
Kanina pa ako nagpo-posing, hindi pa pala nakuha yun. Sige na.
Wala pa ayo.
Alam mo, sabihin mo lang yung totoo. Ganyan.
Wala pa.
Okay.
Count by 10, 9, wala pa, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, wala pa yung 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait.
Nangangawit na ako dito!
Wala pa, andali lang. And then,
Ayun!
okay, ayos.
Okay na.
Yep.
Thank you po sa pakikinig.
And Sir Joseph.
Okay, now let's proceed to Joseph.
Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Joseph Quielopas, but you can call me Josh. I'm from HR department. So my topic for tonight is all about how to improve or how to create a strategic and good-looking resume. So let's start. Okay. I wait. Ano ba yan? Ang hina ni PLDT ngayon. Okay, so nakita niyo na ba yung screen ko? Okay, so let's start. Lang hina talaga ni PLDT. Wait lang guys, okay. So, what are the things to do in making a good resume? So, in creating resume talaga, ba't ang hina, ang tagal? Okay. So, keep it one page. So, dapat yung paggawa ng isang resume ay, kung maaari, isang page lang. Kasi, yung mga hiring managers katulad namin or yung mga HR, hindi na yan tumitingin sa lahat ng pinagsusulat niyo doon sa resume niyo. So, ang tinitingnan namin is yung names niyo, yung introductions niyo, at saka yung skill sets niyo. Hindi kami masyado tumitingin doon sa kung ano yung na-achieve ninyo. Kasi here in CloudWorkers.ph, we need people who are skillful enough to perform a job. So, dapat i-showcase nyo na sa first page ng resume niyo. Kung maaari, kung may 2 page or 3 page talaga kayo, dapat sa first page, yung i-showcase nyo na is yung mga mahalagang bagay. Next is avoid spelling and grammar error. So ito yung technical part sa paggawa ng isang resume. Dapat yung mga email address ninyo, yung mga names ninyo, or so whatsoever important things that you're writing in your resume, dapat correct spelling siya. Kasi example na experience ko na dito na mag-screen ng isang resume, tapos yung email address niya is mali yung pagkasulat, so hindi ko siya na-reach out. And then at the same time, yung mga contact numbers ninyo is dapat intact din. Kasi minsan may 12 digit yung nakalagay, minsan din kulang na isang number. So, useless yung pag-screen namin, hindi namin kayo ma-reach out. Tapos, next naman is yung grammar. So, lahat ng mga sinusulat niyo dyan sa resume niyo dapat grammatically correct siya. Kasi yan ang tinitingnan namin dito. Kasi most of the time here in CloudWorkers.ph, nag-hire kami ng telemarketer or something like customer support or content creator. So ang hinahanap namin dito is yung magagaling sa grammar. So hindi pwedeng sa resume pa lang, ibagsak na. So i-junk namin yon. But it depends pa rin kung anong aspect yung hinahanap namin. Kung minsan naman is kung hinahanap namin is more on technical part like digital marketer, I don't think so if need pa ba yung But in making resumes, dapat pa rin siya, dapat intact pa rin siya. Walang maling spelling, dapat yung grammar niya is correct. Next is keep it organized and visually appealing. Since ang mga hiring managers hindi nagtatagal sa resume sa pagtitingin, so dapat organize niyo yung pagkakagawa ninyo. Dapat uniform yung pagkakasulat, yung mga ang tawag dito, yung mga experience niyo most of the time. Kung kung sa first experience naka-bold or naka-caps lock lahat, naka-capitalize lahat ng mga letters doon, so dapat in the second experience, ganun din yung pagkakasulat para maganda siya tingnan. At saka siya dapat visually appealing. Alam niyo na kung paano siya magiging magiging organized. Para pagtingin pa lang namin sa sa mga resume ninyo, na-impress na kami sa pagkakasulat pa lang or style pa lang doon sa pagkagawa ng resume. Kasi ang hinahanap talaga namin is yung part ng anong tawag dito, yung sa experience at saka sa skills. So dapat doong part na yun, dapat organized niya from your names until that part and dapat dapat malinaw siya. So think about what makes you different. So in making a resume, state niyo na kung ano ka. Yun nga, i-showcase na yung skills ninyo, mga nagawa ninyo at maaari ninyong gawin at pwede ninyong gawin. Kasi In that way, mabivisualize na ng mga hiring managers na okay, ito yung mga katangian ng taong kailangan namin i-hire. So, dapat mangingigbabaw ka sa lahat ng mga nag-apply. Since hindi mo nakita yung ibang resume doon ba, pero dapat sa paggawa pa lang ng resume mo, dapat impressive na siya. Next is think about the specific job you are applying to. So sa part na to, dapat i-showcase niyo kung ano yung skills niyo. Kung baga, sales agent ka before. So you can also perform sales account or being a sales agent. So yung applyan mo dito is sales agent din. Hindi pwede yung kahit anong job position na pwede kong pasukan. No. Lahat ng mga skills dito is imamatch namin doon sa skill set, doon sa trabaho na nangangailangan sa mga skills na yon. So hindi pwede si sales agent ipasok namin as digital marketer or social media manager. Mahirap yon kasi hindi na once magkaroon ka ng appointment kay client, hindi na sila mag-screen sa inyo kasi expect na nila na na-screen na namin kayo at alam nyo na yung functions niyo doon sa trabaho nila. Ang i-discuss na lang is yung setup at saka yung job description. So pag hindi kayo fit doon sa job na yun, so mapapahiya kami, mapapahiya din kayo. So dapat specific yung magiging ninyo, magiging tawag dito, position ng job na ina-applyan ninyo. At saka next is Okay, so ito yung mga dapat nyong ilagay sa paggawa ng resume. Next is contact information, yung pangalan mo, lahat ng mga emails or contact numbers. So yan. And then opening statement or summary or objective. So dapat diyan namin makikita kung gaano kayo kagaling sa grammar. Kung ano yung mga description sa ninyo, sarili ninyo, kung ano yung mga nagawa niyo na dati at ano yung mga skills ninyo. Or not particularly the skills. Yung purpose kung bakit ka nag-apply, yung purpose kung ano ikaw at saka ano yung pwede mong gawin. Next is the work history. So, basing on work history, malalaman namin kung saan kayo fit. Kasi example, may isa dito nag-a-apply as customer support. So customer support is a very broad position. Pwede siyang magiging telemarketer, pwede siyang magiging sales agent, pwede rin siyang magiging social media manager or digital marketer or so whatsoever. So since nakikita namin yung work history niya, example, meron kaming screen. He's applying for a customer support. And then we need a sales agent. And then based doon sa work history niya is meron siyang 20 years of experience in cold callings or outbound calls doing sales. So pwede namin siyang i-assign as sales. So even though may iba talaga dito na hindi nagsasabi kung ano yung mga specific position na ina-acquire nila sa CloudWorkers.ph but based doon sa work history nila, pwede namin silang i-reassign or i-assign in the specific job position. So next is your education. Sa part ko dito as an HR here in CloudWorkers.ph, hindi na ako masyadong tumitingin kung ano yung nagiging achievement ninyo. So since part yan sa resume, so kailangan yung ilagay din yan. So dapat malinaw din yan kung kailan kayo graduate or kailan kayo nag-start mag-aral or ano ba, nahinto pa kayo. Not necessarily na ilagay yung full information but dapat malinaw siya nakikita doon sa resume ninyo. And then soft skills and technical skills, ito yung kinakailangan at saka in-screen talaga namin. So, basing dyan sa technical skills ninyo, doon namin malalaman kung ano yung meron ka, ano yung kaya mong gawin at ano yung pwede mo pang gawin. So dapat malinaw din yung pagkakaano niyo dyan. Hindi lang pwede gano'n na marunong sa Microsoft Excel. So lahat naman siguro marunong ng Microsoft Excel, marunong ng Microsoft Word, marunong ng PowerPoint. So dapat i-showcase niyo rin kung ano yung mga skills na na-perform niyo na, nagawa niyo na, at saka meron ng result nung umpisa pa, at saka sa tingin niyo successful siya nung ginawa ninyo. So yun yung i-showcase niyo. So certification and professional membership. So I think hindi na masyadong mahalaga to kasi hindi naman talaga sa part ko as nag-screen ng mga resume dito, hindi ko tinitingnan kung saan ka na member, kung international member ka pa or anong meron ka. Kasi ang tinitingnan ko dito is more on skills and experience. Next is achievements and awards, ganun din. Kahit nakapag-award ka or nakatanggap ka ng award or you have an award of 100 or ano pa yung klaseng award na meron ka, tapos in technical skills hindi ka masyadong magaling, tapos wala ka pang work history na napatunayan. So magdadalawang isip kami na i-go or ikaw yung makuha doon sa possible na ibato namin doon sa client. Kasi nga we need skillful individual to perform the job. But don't worry kung wala ka pang work history, wala ka pang work experience. Since alam namin magkakaroon tayo ng interview, lahat naman i-interviewin namin. Pag malaman namin na magaling ka sa ganito, magaling ka sa technical part or any aspects ng example sa digital marketing or paggawa ng mga website. Kasi meron namang iba dito nag-aaral lang, magaling naman talaga silang gumawa ng website, mag-enhance ng application, mag-develop ng mga website. So, pwede namin din kayong kunin doon. Don't worry kung walang experience, as long as you can perform the job, as long as kaya niyo yung trabaho, as long as pwede kayong mag-engage full-time sa ganong trabaho, i-hire pa din namin kayo. Next is additional section, community involvement and volunteering. Hindi na necessary yon. Hindi na namin masyadong tinitingnan yung part na yan.
Thank you, Sir Joseph. So, yung mga nagpa-plan, those who are planning to submit or apply here at CloudWorkers, may idea na kayo kung paano ninyo gagawin yung resume ninyo. And because Sir Joseph already gave you cues kung ano yung hinahanap niya exactly. Okay? And then, some of you posted here yung mga insights ninyo about Sir Joseph's talk. Like, si Sir Melvin Granjeda, lagi siyang nagpo-post ng mga insights niya. Like this one, the content of your resume must be true specifically on your work experience. That's very true. And then moving forward, later on, all your questions will be entertained at our forum. So moving forward to our next presenter is none other than the Sir Nash, the CEO of our CloudWorkers. So Sir Nash.
Hello everyone. Unang-una muna paki-unpresent yung screen mo, Joseph, kasi yung nakikita namin lahat eh. So magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ayan, ang dami-dami pala natin dito. Ang hahaba ng mga presentation nila, ang i-click lang sa akin, dapat ito yung pinakauna eh. Anyways, I will be introducing lang yung mga platforms na ginawa namin for Filipinos to adapt to the new normal as part na ginawa ng COVID-19. And I will be sharing you something. Let me share my screen as well. Ang dami niya eh. Wait lang. So, Okay, so again, let me introduce myself first again. I'm Nash Ang. I'm the founder of many things in the internet that you're familiar with, but I will be only discussing today some online job platforms that were created during COVID-19 exclusively for Filipinos to help you adapt to the new normal part of your lives. Okay, so ito yung mga discuss ko. So the COVID-19 public health crisis has dealt a severe blow to the economy in the Philippines as mass layoffs and no work, no pay occur frequently. Over 1 million people nationwide have lost their jobs as a consequence of the community quarantine rules in the country. And then more than 400 economic zones nga under the lockdown, and approximately more than 1,000 factories ata has been shut down. So basically, maraming people yung nawalan ng trabaho, staying at home and finding ways how to earn money from where they are now. And people in the Philippines and around the world are turning to the internet to do their work and stay connected with others as the COVID-19 outbreak forces people to stay at home and away from the office and the crowds. And going digital is inevitable, should I say, and a lot, and if not all services are now available online. And cloud working, also known as remote work or online work, is the growing trend of employees who don't go to a traditional office every day. Instead, they work at home, remotely or full-time. And then our team, which consists of Filipinos across the world who were quarantined at home amid this coronavirus crisis, developed these platforms to help Filipinos to become more digitally minded as they embrace technology while working from home. So meron kaming dalawang ginawang platforms. Unang-una is yung PinoyArtist.com, formerly known or also known as Work at Home. It is an online freelance marketplace for Filipino creatives, Racket. And the second one is CloudWorkers.ph. It's the premier Filipino worker marketplace. And these platforms are simultaneously developed sometime on the first quarter of year 2020 and release siya nung aspeta nung Labor Day nung May 1. And these days, naging fully functional lang siya. At yan, nakikita nyo, pinapromote namin CloudWorkers.ph. May difference itong dalawang to, and let me explain you yung difference ng dalawang to. What is PinoyArtist.com? So, what if you can provide your services, talents, or skills while at home under the new normal? Anyone interested to hire you can avail of your service and pay for it, all done remotely. So, showcase your talent to earn from home. This is PinoyArtist.com, or Work at Home, an online racket marketplace of Filipino creatives. If you're familiar with Fiverr, ito yung Pinoy Fiverr, yung Filipino version ng Fiverr. It's similar because it's more focuses on gigs or racket. And yung work na yon will run only on few days or one day lang. And this is the only freelance marketplace exclusively made for Filipinos this COVID-19. So paano ba mag-post ng racket doon sa PinoyArtist.com? So number one, once you create an account, the first thing you can do is to create a racket and make sure your racket is captivating as possible. Potential clients actually read through the services you offer. Number two, after writing the details of your income generating talent, press submit so the admin can make sure everything looks good. Approvals sometimes are done automatically, and there are rare cases of rejection. Make sure everything looks legit and worth buying before submitting your racket. And number three, yes, yay! Meron ka ng racket na nakapublish dun sa PinoyArtist.com. And now, the good part is you can now start receiving tons of views from potential clients, not only from the Philippines, but from across the world sa yung talent. Just perform your very best for every single booking. Share your racket sa inyong social media, sa Facebook, sa Twitter, etc. to attract clients na nasa inyong mga circle. And number four, once you receive booking na, try your best to satisfy your clients. This is very important to generate returning customers and amazing reviews. Communication is the key. Make sure you always respond to your customers' messages. And number 5, a lot of clients do check their own ratings. So important is to i-rate nyo rin yung mga clients nyo based on their behavior during the booking process ng iyong racket. And number 6 is that you get paid after the clearance period. So usually it's 30 days or like 50 days. And the payment is transferred to your account. And our system lets you transfer fund from PinoyArtist.com to PayPal. So make sure your PayPal is linked to your account. You can withdraw money from in the Philippines by linking your PayPal account to your local bank account. Okay, ayan yung PinoyArtist.com. So let's go naman dun sa CloudWorkers.ph na yung nag-host nitong seminar na to. So CloudWorkers.ph is the newest online marketplace for finding and hiring Filipino tech professionals, virtual assistants, and freelancers. So get hired by companies abroad and then do the job in your home. So CloudWorkers.ph will help you explore online job opportunities and learn in living. So in contrast with PinoyArtist.com, na racket or short gigs lang talaga, most of the jobs here are full-time and part-time positions. So CloudWorkers.ph is a localized or Filipino versions nung na sikat dyan na Upwork o kaya freelancer.com. So wala siyang masyadong pinagkaiba in terms of functionality para mas madali maka-adapt yung mga taong alam na to. So ganito lang yan, simple lang naman kumuha doon ng how do Filipinos or how do remote workers get started. So to get hired, you just have to upload your profile in CloudWorkers.ph to let international companies know your skill set and be considered if you're the right employee that they are looking for. So first is complete your profile, write your education, job experience, and upload your professional profile photo. Pangalawa is find job openings dun sa list ng sa job postings. Browse jobs that suit your skills, expertise, salary, and the length of your work or your committed work. Companies from across the world are transitioning to remote working due to COVID-19, so this is your chance. And number 3 is apply for the job. Put your best foot forward and write the best cover letter as possible when applying for a job dun sa CloudWorkers.ph. Tell them why you're the best person for this job. And number 4, you work from home. When you were contacted by the employer and get hired, congratulations. Work and get paid by your company remotely while in quarantine. Ayan. So, yung pinakaiba naman niya, nakita yung difference eh. Yung isa, si PinoyArtist.com is more on like short gigs. Yung mga racket talaga, mga 1 day o kaya mga 3 days lang, mga ganun lang. And then ito naman, CloudWorkers.ph is more on like part-time or full-time positions. So nagra-run per project basis, per month, or per year pa yan. Depende sa client. At meron dalawa pang, hindi ko na-i-explain dito, pero may dalawang ino-offer yung CloudWorkers.ph. Itong nagpo-post ka ng sarili mong profile and yung mga employers din will post their own job postings and you will directly apply to them. Ayun lang i-explain ko dito. Another thing that we offer is the premium remote worker service or premium cloud worker service where we screen we collect all your resume. Lahat naman kayo siguro dito nag-RSVP. Galing dun yung resume nyo. And then after collecting all your resume, kami yung hahanap ng client and then we will match you from there. Ayun pa yung isa naming in-offer na hindi ko na in-explain dito, naka-explain ko lang ngayon. And then moving forward is the impact and the new normal. And the disruption made by the pandemic has caused the acceleration of remote working. Katulad ng Zoom that has become the poster child of COVID-19, ina-aim ng PinoyArtist.com and CloudWorkers.ph to have like a big social impact in the Philippines na may interest sa online job surges during this crisis. In fact, as today, yung online yung user registrations ng PinoyArtist.com is more than 8,000 na as of today. And then yung CloudWorkers.ph is more than 12,000 na as of today din. Kahit hindi pa well marketed in public, tayo pala nakakalam. And at the time of crisis is also an opportunity for our team to look into the future, helping Filipinos to adjust to the impending threat, building their capacity to be prepared. The coronavirus pandemic taught human beings a lesson that it is easier to solve real-life problems and challenges with the help of the people who may not physically present at your side. There's always ways to move forward as if we embrace technology in our lives. Yun lang. Binasa ko lang yung presentation ko para sa inyo.
Thank you, Sir Nash. Now, how do you move forward or how do you cope with the COVID-19 pandemic? So join us here at CloudWorkers.